Hello guys, welcome to WepTech Academy and to video 3 of our course on how to design complementary cards like a pro. So looking at designing complementary cards, you discover that it's quite easy and simple and straight to the point as our previous tutorial had guided us. So now we are going to be looking at designing this simple uh, business card for a restaurant, Miss HP Eatery. So let's start right the way. Come to file, come to new, you know the normal routine. It will be on artboards and should be on CMYK. You know the next step from here, right? Is to double the artboard. Now the second step is to name our artboard. So this should be the front part and this should be the back part. Once we are done, it's good that we add the first color type of what we want to do on it. But before I continue, I would like to place in the logo so that I'll pick my logos for my colors from there. Perfect. So let's just first of all drag this up here and create a shape and just put it first of all inside so that it should be visible should in case we change it. This is a layer part, so most of the time when it pops up like this, you just have to carry it below the layer that you want it to show. Let that be on white. Then let's do our page layout, which is to bring this down. Note both ends should be always equal. I'm basically doing like this because I'm being used to the stuff and in a way my eyes is measuring it. But always ensure that the same and enough too as well. Perfect. So the color here is supposed to be black, which if I come to new, create a new layer or adjustment part, you just have to click on it and click to solid colors. Let the solid color be black. Perfect, but not too black, so we can double click there and we'll just perfect. Now drag it this way and try to set in the one in the middle. And pick the color from the logo, of course. Come to fill, color picker, and just click on where you want to like copy the color from. Then you ensure that it is centralized. And we have basically done the phase 1 of our designing already. Looking at our design, I think the next thing that we can do is to go ahead and draw the necessary shapes that is needed and ensure the shapes are up to date by like where we kept Miss Eatery, the lines, the shapes for the information and stuff like that. So let's zoom in on the Miss Eatery part. Come to shapes, create a rectangular shape, then come to properties, deactivate this guy in the middle, the link in the middle. Then let's just put 50 at these edge corners and 50. It appears not to be enough, so let's go in for maybe 100 by 100. Perfect. Now once that's done, all you have to do is to come back there and now draw a simple rectangular line between. Then now it's just to draw our circles where we'll put our icons. Perfect. Ctrl J to duplicate it, then you hold shift and drag it to the other end where you want it to end. Highlight both of them and let's reduce it again a bit. Perfect. Then shift it to the edges and a little bit up as well. That's perfect, right? So now let's go to where the shape on rectangle and activate the link and maybe put it 20 and just double click like this and it's going to automatically apply. Now something I advise you doing is trying to group your guys when you're done. We are just done with all the shapes, so it's good that we group the shapes and we can name it that shapes. The next thing that we can do from there is to click the background. The background is going to be provided along with the PSD for all the students. So just go ahead on the design and maybe just move the background from there and use. Then I'll click on Ctrl J and I'll carry it to the back. So you to the back, make sure that it's on normal, then you can play around with it as much as you want. Good. I'll just paste the informations. Then we can bring the alignment layout to each other, maybe everything is totally perfect. Same thing for this part. I'll copy this the review down with H3. I'll bring it this way. So this background, what I actually did was it should be like this. The service card that when someone takes it, the person should be able to read the information that he or she has about the business. I believe it's the time on Monday. We have Monday to Saturday, which is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Let's increase that. with Ctrl J to duplicate it. Practically feeding starts from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Our catering services is wedding, birthday, etc. all events. We have weddings. The font is bold, so I'll just go back to. Then let's reduce this a bit so it can fit in the context of what we are trying to create. So here is a flyer, and if you are going with me throughout the video, you should be able to design this at this level. Now keep in mind that these steps is very easy, but you need to dedicate yourself to time. You need to do it one step at a time. And if you don't understand anything, don't forget to write us to our WhatsApp or comment in the section below, and I'll be available to answer you. Thank you very much for staying tuned.